Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here on my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so grateful you decided to check me out. Please make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have absolutely everything you need to know about my channel here, how to align yourself with the intentions that I set for each reading, how to find out that information in alignment with your natal chart. All the links are below for that, as well as how to connect with me here on YouTube and outside of YouTube on social media and through my website for personal readings if you're ever interested, okay? You can find all that again linked below. Make sure you guys are checking that out. And before we get started, my Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective, we are going to get into your moment of gratitude. Hi, Kia. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get into your moment of gratitude just to ground and center our energy, and then we'll see what these messages have to say, okay, for your love energy. Mind you, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you do find it, it is truly meant for you, okay? Not everything will resonate, but take what does and leave the rest, okay? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aries-Taurus Cusp Collective energy here on YouTube. Anyone who maybe has strong Aries or Taurus in their natal chart or just feels drawn to watch this reading, I thank you so much for connecting us all in this moment. I also thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages regarding love, romance, anything that this collective might be connected to when it comes to love and romance, whatever is most important for them to be aware of. We do ask that that come forward through this reading, Divine. And I thank you so much for your clear guidance for this collective, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you so much. And so it is. All right. Okay, one more shuffle and then we'll get to it. Love messages here for Aries and Taurus energies. You have explore, first thing out the gate, okay? Take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. Hi, Remix. Thanks for being here, love. You also have disharmony that came out. Okay, so there might be a little discord or maybe a slight feeling of disconnect from a partner. Okay, let's see what else. Tell me more. Which is why the Divine would advise to kind of explore, maybe get into a new energy or a new scenery with this person, go on a slight staycation, a day trip, something like that, okay? Maybe you both need a change in scenery to kind of refresh and rejuvenate yourselves, okay? So disharmony, there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. And you got harvest. Okay? You planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Interesting. There are more pressing issues. Okay. More pressing issues at hand. I hear you. Okay, yes. Love is on the way. But I also feel like, mind you, right? For those of you in a relationship, I'll tap into that energy in a minute. But for those of you that might be single, I feel as if it's super Aries Taurus is important for you guys to have a change in scenery. The earth or the environment around you is super important to this harvest, okay? Something in your environment or your immediate area is either causing this disharmony or this feeling of disconnect from you fully being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor in something that you're pursuing. Again, remember, love is much greater than just romance. It's love for self. Love also is very much so tethered to the energy of finances and career, right? So that could be what this reading is for you, okay? I feel like for those of you that are single, there's a need to really explore your own thoughts. So whether you need to take a drive somewhere, go sit by some water, or in a nice park area, or somewhere where you feel very connected to nature, and start journaling out or writing out what you feel, or doing some self-reflection, I feel like whatever the disharmony or the disconnect is will come through that stream of consciousness there, or will be revealed to you in some way, shape, or form, maybe through signs, maybe through synchronicities. But I do feel like with this harvest, there's no need to worry, or there's no need to fret about a seed that you've planted or something you've invested your time, energy, money, love into. Okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Judgment. Don't worry, don't fret, okay? With that Knight of Swords, try not to jump the gun here with this Judgment energy. Trust that whatever this Pentacle energy, that's what I was feeling. For some of you, this is career, is definitely protected, okay? Be mindful of the words that you use around this investment and this harvest. It's like there's a need to maybe affirm it. This is going to happen for me. This will be yielding fruit that I can benefit off from, or, you know, I will get my return in this. It's like it needs to be nurtured. Some of you might be having doubts about something that you've invested your time, money, again, energy, love into. So there might be a disconnect between the head and the heart, okay? Now, others of you, if you are in a relationship, there might be some sort of disagreement that you find yourself in with your partner. Maybe you guys aren't seeing eye to eye on something that really is causing a lot of tension. I do feel like it's the same kind of message. Don't worry and don't fret about this disharmony and this tension, right? Remember, relationships aren't always sunshine and rainbows all the time. You're going to have disagreements. You're going to have arguments. But trust that what you've planted or what you're building or what you're growing with this person will yield fruit. It'll yield positive results, okay? It just feels like you both maybe just need some fresh air, okay? Whether this is time away from one another or time together in a new place, that seems very important. So I do have a new tarot deck here, my Aries Taurus. I'm super excited to share it with you guys in this round of readings. It's the Mahogany Tarot. It's a traditionally illustrated Rider-Waite Smith deck, but culturally different, okay? A little more resemblance to my own culture, so I'm excited to have it. I love this deck. If you're interested in purchasing this Mahogany Tarot, you can check out Etsy. That's where I got it from. And just type in Mahogany Tarot. I think Mahogany Tarot Deck is the name of the shop. And you can go ahead and purchase it if you would like, okay? Well, let's get into this. Tell me more about Explore, Disharmony, and Harvest. Explore, Disharmony, and Harvest for Aries, Taurus energies, divine. Yeah, definitely try not to overthink it. Don't fret, don't worry about this, okay? It almost feels like the worst of whatever the situation or the worst of the argument or the tension is behind you, okay? There's just a need for some fresh air around it. Tell me more about Explore. What's going on here? Why does my Aries Taurus energies need to explore? What do they need to explore? Yeah, Two of Cups. Now, mind you, again, for those of you that are single, this Two of Cups will represent your feminine and masculine energy. So there might need to be some more meditation, some more healing done on one of those aspects of yourself so that you are feeling a little bit more balanced. If you check out my description box, I do have a general meditation playlist that I do feel has, if I remember correctly, has a feminine masculine harmonizing frequency, okay? So you might want to spend some time with that. Others of you that are in a relationship, again, you guys just need to have a conversation around what you guys are feeling in the moment around this disconnect, right? You might be sharing a lot of ideas with one another. This is what I think, and I think this, and then well, I think that, but you're not necessarily talking about what you feel about those thoughts. That's what kind of needs to happen here. Tell me more about Explore for Aries Taurus energies. Ooh, High Priestess. Yeah, you guys definitely, for my couples here, you definitely need some alone time with one another, okay? going somewhere in solitude, away from other people, away from any other kind of influence here. That's what this maybe feels like. Just some time away to kind of get into the depths of one another again. For those of you that are single, your higher self knows the way. Your higher self is trying to come into union with you or trying to guide you right now. So it's like spend time with your spirit here, your inner high priestess, okay, to get back into balance. So that would say here for my singles, you're operating heavily in one aspect of yourself. So either you're overly masculine right now, or too much in your masculine energy, or too much in your feminine energy, and need to be balanced out, okay? Tell me more about the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. Tell me more. Yeah, you got the Two of Swords. Definitely an imbalance here, okay? So your head might be saying one thing, or your spirit is saying one thing, and your heart is saying another. For my singles, that's what needs to come into balance. And for my couples here, yeah, you just have two different viewpoints. Some of you maybe just want to agree to disagree on something. Like, say how you feel, address what it is that you feel, address your viewpoint, share all the emotions around it, right? But you might just have to agree to disagree to find peace. Yeah, Four of Swords that just spilled out. And that's okay, right? We're not going to always see eye to eye. You're not going to always share the same ideas or beliefs, but that doesn't mean that this relationship isn't working. Maybe some of you just needed confirmation around that. Just because you have a bit of disharmony, just because you have a slight disconnect over a particular issue or in some area, doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship is bad or that you need to throw it away, right? Some things might need to be stuck out, right? Or you need to see it through. And I feel like communication is key here with the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. Understanding that you both just see something differently might be the remedy here. And that there's no right or wrong. That's another thing. Two of Swords with the High Priestess. There's no right or wrong. It's just what works for you. And you and your person. Okay? For my singles, yeah, it's just another mirror with the Four of Swords that you really need to find a quiet space or quiet time with yourself to explore how you're really feeling and what has you crossed in the mind here, and release it and let it go. Eight of Cups. Okay. For my couples, it's just learning how to pick your battles. Tell me more about the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups for explore. Yeah, you both are maybe very headstrong. There you are with that Aries energy. You might be dealing with someone who has a strong Aries placement as well. Very headstrong, right? This is how I see it. This is how I want it to be. This is what I think. And this is how we're moving. And it's like, when you're in a tandem with someone, you can't just move solo off your own whims all the time. You have to be considerate of the other person. And not that you aren't Aries-Taurus, but it's just you like it your way. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Right? But I feel like this is kind of both of your energies. You both are maybe in Emperor energy. For those of you that are single, you might be just a little overindulgent in your masculine vibration. So needing to activate your inner feminine, High Priestess, okay, in order to find energetic balance. Two of Cups and mental balance. Balance in the heart and balance in the head. Okay? Some of you, there's just some things that you got to release and let go, and again, pick your battles with. Others of you, there's really, truly no need to worry, and try to make sure you're not stressing too much. Because whatever you're stressing about, it's because you feel like you have a lack of control over the situation. And that's maybe not sitting right with you so much, right? Aries-Taurus, you're the cusp of power. Being able to exercise your power means a lot to you, right? Knowing that you put your mind to something, you set an intention and a manifestation, and it comes to you, that feels super, super good, right? It feels like you're in control of your destiny and your path, which you absolutely are. But mind you, there's still a spiritual energy and a nature that you have to maintain in maintenance, okay? In order to be in the right position to manage all that the divine wants to give you, okay? So there's just some control issues here that you want to let go of and walk away from and release. And that's okay. We all go through it, right? All of us go through that. So you're not alone in that, Aries-Taurus. Tell me overall message here for explore for my Aries-Taurus energies. Lovers. Choice. Lovers is often a choice, but again, for some of you, this is what I'm saying. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, just because you're at a crossroads or at this point of tension with your person doesn't mean that this isn't meant for you or this isn't the connection and you got to let them go just because you don't see eye to eye on something. It's okay. Differences is really what makes you stronger for this group that I'm tapping into. It's the differences that you have with this person that make your tandem or your connection strong. So you want to acknowledge those, and maybe that's why it's like, take a ride, explore new scenery. You guys go enjoy each other in a new environment to just remember how well you guys work together, okay? All right, let's look at this disharmony. Let's look at this disharmony. What's this disconnect? Whoa, I'm telling you, where there are the lovers, there's the devil. It's the same energy. It's just two sides of the same coin. You can be in your light energy. You can be in the shadow with this person. Okay? So where you're disconnecting is in a more shadowy aspect of each other. Okay? But this is a part of the lessons that you two are meant to learn when it comes to love for my couples out here, okay? Others of you that are single, this is just that fear. That's what's making you feel disconnected. It's the fear of something not going your way. With that Emperor energy. I want it to go my way. What if it doesn't go my way? Again, get into that feminine vibration. Get into that high priestess and just receive what will be. Trust that the universe will make this happen the way that it needs to, okay? And maybe with that 8 of Cups, let go of how you maybe see it happening and just be open to how it happens. Easier said than done, a million, pajillion, cajillion %. Absolutely. But again, you're on your destined path. Don't worry about that. Chariot, you're in alignment with what you need to be doing. So don't let fear tell you that you're out of sync or out of whack or, oh, it hasn't happened yet because it's not meant for you. Don't let that happen. Aries, Taurus, okay? Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. You're just learning. You're growing. This is a part of the process. Trust the process is what I really get from that 7 of Pentacles, because you've grown. You've gotten very far. Maybe you're at a plateau with something, or maybe this is the plateau in the connection. It's just like, okay, how do we grow? How do we keep getting better? How do we keep learning more about one another? Go out and do something together for my couples. Others of you, try not to compare what you have to other people, 7 of Pentacles, and what other people are doing. You are on your path that's meant for you. It's like looking at others and like, oh, wow, this is working out for them like that. And, oh, they got this. What's for them is for them. What's for you is for you. It'll happen when it's meant to. Sit back and trust. Aries, Taurus. I know that that's difficult sometimes, especially when we're talking about finances and career. But you got to put your best foot forward in that, okay? Tell me more about this disharmony and this disconnect. It's like, I hear it. It's like, well, if this was meant for me, then I wouldn't be here at this 7 of Pentacles. It's like, why not? Everyone has to go through the 7 of Pentacles. Then you take the time to reflect, you review, you realign yourself, right? You take inventory of what's working, what's not, what's causing the anxiety. Maybe there's something that you're doing that's making this more anxious for you that you want to walk away from. Do you know what I mean? But again, the 7 is the 7. It's the 7, so you're far. You've made a lot of progress. Chariot says, keep going despite the fears that you have. Devil energy. Despite what this energy is trying to tell you that's not meant for you or can't happen for you, push that to the side and remind yourself, Aries, Taurus, that you are on your destined path, the Chariot. You're headed where you need to go. You're just in the... It's almost like you're just in a phase right now where you're just reimagining things. I don't even know how else to say it. It's just, it happens. You have to get there because you're going to get to that 7 of Pentacles time and time and time and time again. So you might as well get comfortable with the energy of having to reevaluate yourself. Look at what you're putting your energy into. Some of you, it's focused outward and you need to focus inward. High Priestess. Oh, welcome to the Blooms. Hi, Kia. Thank you so much, love, for joining. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's just what that is, okay? Tell me more about this disharmony. Queen of Pentacles, right? It's the Queen of Pentacles absolutely runs the risk of running more masculine than actually in their queen energy. It's like there's a way to move when it comes to money and finances. The Queen of Pentacles knows that she'll receive exactly what she's meant to, and she's a good steward of it. So if it's not here yet, it's not that you've done anything wrong, Aries, Taurus. It's not that. Don't judge yourself so harshly, especially with that devil energy. Approach yourself with love. Deal with yourself in love. Okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles and this disharmony. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. Now, look at you. Look at you. Showing up in your earth and fire energy. I love when that happens. Love when that happens. So my Queen of Pentacles and my Queen of Wands. Remember who you are, Aries, Taurus, okay? Don't forget all that you've gone through, all that you've learned, everything you've achieved up to this point. It's like that's that self-reflection that needs to happen. Look how far you've come. Don't worry about what's ahead, because what's ahead will happen. Try to be present, okay? Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, Six of Cups. Spend some time with your inner child to get back into your energy. Okay? Get back in your vibe, Six of Cups. That's what I'm saying. The Six of Cups is nostalgic. It's remembrance. Look back at all that you've been given, all that you've received, every time that you fretted, you worried, you stressed out, or every time that you thought something wasn't going to happen and it did. Remember how the universe showed up for you. Remember how the divine took care of you and assisted you. It's like focus in on a little bit more of like gratitude a little bit. Not that you're being ungrateful. It's just gratitude is a beautiful tool for grounding, to be in the present moment. Right? Others of you, for you, that might be in this connection, in this relationship, it's like remember the good times that you've had with this person. Don't let this one disagreement or this one kind of hiccup overshadow everything that's been good, right, balance between y'all. Okay? Okay. Overall message for disharmony. King of Pentacles. Came out earlier, didn't it? Overall energy for that, you're too heavy in your masculine. You know what? Oh, wow. I heard that clearly. Thank you, Divine. With that Seven of Pentacles, you've done all that you've needed to do. You've done all that you've needed to do. Now it's time to let the divine carry you the rest of the way. Just like I was saying earlier, right? You've done all that you needed to do. Don't forget that spiritual aspect. Don't leave the divine in the past or neglect that connection. Some of you really need to spend some time doing your spiritual work, okay? Tapping in with your inner self, meditating, doing what you need to do, go on walks, whatever that looks like for you, because it's different for everybody. Okay? So that's the disharmony. Tell me more about this harvest. Almost disrespectful to doubt. Exactly. It's like, that's such a humbling moment sometimes when you're like, wait a minute. Every other time that I've been in a situation, the divine has always showed up. So why am I stressed about it? You know what I mean? That's beautiful. Hi, Angela. Thanks for being here, love. Yes, the universe always comes through. Now, let's look at this come through, okay? Let's look at this harvest. What is this harvest here for my Aries Taurus when it comes to love or this love vibration? You got the Seven of Cups, okay? You planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy your fruits of your labor. So some of you, it's doing that almost like detoxing in those emotions again with the Eight of Cups, getting to the point where you're letting go of the stress, you're letting go of the overthinking, the worrying, the feeling, all the different things. It's just, some of you maybe even doing some breath work might help you, okay? 10 deep breaths does a world of wonders. A world of wonders, especially when you're getting into that anxiety or feel a little double-minded with the Two of Swords, okay? Tell me more about this harvest. Yeah. The Magician. You have everything you need. Some of you might be searching for something that you feel is missing, but there's nothing missing. You have everything you need. The Magician. The Magician has the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. All of that's at your fingertips. You lack nothing here, Aries, Taurus, okay? For those of you that are in a connection, it's like, again, similar to the Six of Cups with the Seven of Cups. It's this energy of figuring out how to move through the uncomfortable emotions that whatever this disagreement or tension might be bringing up for you. It's intentional, Magician, okay? And what might be missing is that connection to spirit, okay? Okay, tell me more about the Seven of Cups and the Magician. Wheel of Fortune, like it's all coming. Aries, Taurus, it's all coming towards you. That's what I'm saying. You've done all that you've needed to do. Now you just got to get in the chariot and let the divine do the rest. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. Some abundance and expansion is headed your way. Okay? It's your time. It's definitely your time to receive this. Okay? You just got to make sure you have your receptors on and your heart chakra open. Tell me more about this harvest, though, for Aries, Taurus. Yeah. Gained a lot of enlightenment, a lot of knowledge. New perspective does a world of wonders here for you. Keep saying that. Wonders, wonders. You might even be in awe of how this all pans out for you, Aries, Taurus. Okay? Some of you, the Seven of Cups could also be emotional projection for my couples. I think what this whole situation or this disagreement or this misalignment with this person around an idea or a situation, or maybe there's a couple of things you guys have tension about, it's like that tension really isn't a reflection of them. It's a reflection of you. Trying to get you to go deep within yourself to see, okay, well, where is that feeling coming from? And do that work and explore each other's inner thoughts. Well, I think this way because when I was growing up, this is what happened. And did it. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot deeper than just the surface. And some of you are awakening to that with the Hangman. It's like seeing it from a different point of view. Oh, wait, this is teaching me something as opposed to this is a reason to walk away. Do you know what I mean? Because really, when you do that, especially in relationships, it's like you're just going to keep meeting people who keep reflecting that back towards you until you go within and do the work. So you hit a snag, you walk away, okay, you let it go. You're going to go with someone else. You'll hit the same snag until you take a moment to pause, take a different view, and see what that situation and that energy is trying to tell you about what needs to be faced and addressed within yourself. And that's when that Wheel of Fortune and that expansion and that growth starts to happen. Some of you are manifesting huge leaps and bounds in your growth that you're going to start seeing the harvest of. Yeah, Three of Wands, it's to come. So this hasn't happened quite yet, but it's on its way. I love when the Three of Wands shows up because that literally means it's on its way. It's in motion. It's not stalled. It's not held up by anything. It's coming towards you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Trust the intentions that you put out there. Trust what you've asked of the divine. It's coming to you. You just have to sit still and wait and receive. And I know that that's hard. I know that that's hard. But do your best, okay? Tell me more about the Hangman and the Three of Wands. Whew. Aries, Taurus. Yeah, what's coming? The Ten of Pentacles. So like I said earlier, for some of y'all that are in relationships, this is a relationship that you're a part of that can stand the test of time. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Don't throw this person away or throw this connection away just because you hit a little bit of disconnect or you had a little disagreement. It's okay. It's okay. For those of you that are single, don't give up on the work that you're doing. Whatever you're putting in motion, however you're inciting or kind of going about this growth journey within yourself, keep going. Do not stop, okay? Keep balancing your energy. Keep spending time with yourself and spirit. Keep learning and growing all that you can, because it's working. It's working. You're doing the work, and it's about to show up for you in huge ways. The 10 of Pentacles. That's the ideal. Right? Tell me more about this harvest. Yes, a work in progress. Aren't we all? Absolutely. We are all a work in progress. Give yourself grace, Aries, Taurus, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Tell me more about this harvest. Last message, overall energy. Oi, yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. 7 of Swords. Don't play yourself out. Okay. Don't play yourself out of this, Aries, Taurus. Don't overthink it. Don't tell yourself it's not going to happen. Don't even utter those words. Don't even put it out there into the universe. Because the universe is always listening. And the universe is neutral. Neutral. It's really all about your energy and your vibration. They're just going to give you and respond and reflect back to you. Don't give this. Don't give this. That's doubt, second guessing. Well, maybe this wasn't right. Maybe I should have been doing something else. Throw all of that away, okay? And again, for those of you in relationships, don't deceive yourself and feel like, oh, well, this isn't working just because you had an agreement. You would be in the 7 of Swords, playing yourself. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Don't play yourself out of the 10 of Pentacles. All right? All right, Aries, Taurus, let's go ahead and just see what the highest energetic outcome. I feel like we've already touched on it. The 10 of Pentacles is as good as it gets, right? But we'll just see, as far as a love, energy, and vibration, what the highest outcome of this situation is. And then we'll see what you need to focus on. My Aries, Taurus energies. I've been thinking about doing extended readings for members, right? Like adding a membership tier for extended readings where we would go a little deeper into this. Maybe even pulling this oracle would be kind of the start of that. And then we'll dive in with maybe some other messages. If you're interested in that, let me know, okay? Whether in the comment section below or if you're live here now, you can tell me, because I could like go on and on and on and keep digging, but I also don't want these free vids to be so super long. So you let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, okay? But let's go ahead and see for now. Okay, yeah, Kia. Okay, great. I might put a poll out there just to check, but we'll see. Tell me more. What's the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy for Aries, Taurus? Joy. Oh, come on now, Aries, Taurus. Y'all better get some joy. Yes, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Bring some fun into this. Some of y'all aren't having enough fun. That fun is going to take your mind off of whatever is stressing you and allow more energy and more space for the divine to show up, like we've been saying. Priorities, okay? It says you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. That's the #1 priority. Am I moving in love? Are my thoughts aligned with love? Are my thoughts and my heart in a loving space? Or am I aligning more with fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, all of that? Easier said than done, 100%. Like I said, this is just the general energy. We're all human. We're all going to dip in and out of that lover's devil energy, okay? But do your best when you feel yourself getting into that devil, that worry and that stress and that feeling bound and just all back away. Go do something. Go explore something new. Go eat at a new restaurant, or you know what I mean? Go do something that takes your mind off of it for a little while and so you can recenter yourself, okay? Highest energetic outcome. Oi. All right. Wow. You got peacefulness, vision, and acceptance. Okay, peacefulness says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. That's exactly what you need, a calm soul here, Aries, Taurus, okay? So remember, I'm going to say that again. You recognize that balance, that's that 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. 4 of Swords, okay? Vision, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. There's that hangman energy. And acceptance says you are ready to release control. Hello, my emperors, right? Release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Fortune is coming towards you. Don't play yourself out of that, all right? Now let's see what you specifically need to focus on here. Oh, thank you, Kia. I appreciate you so much, love. So glad you resonate with these readings, and happy to have you as a member. Super excited, okay? We have elevation. Focus on elevation, okay? It says you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. That's exactly what needs to happen here. Some of y'all could really benefit from the frequency playlists I have there. I've curated them. I've used every video on them. They have all helped me. And I make sure that whatever videos I add to that, I actually see a difference in, okay? Now, mind you, we all have different frequencies and energies. So if none of those work for you, definitely spend some time on YouTube looking up what frequencies might, okay? But that's a good starting point down there, okay? A lot of love, healing, vibration, balancing, all of that, okay? What else does Aries-Taurus need to focus on? Thank you. Once again, kindness. Be kind to yourself. Kind to others. It says you're a humanitarian made of love and you're able to share that energy with others. Okay? Do something kind, right? Maybe do some charity work, or, you know, volunteer your time somewhere where you're giving back. That's also a form of gratitude, right? And kindness. And commitment. Come on, Spirit. Y'all, I just got the chills. I'm about to shout. Commitment. Stay committed to the course. Stay the path, Aries-Taurus. Commitment, right? You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. It is who you are, Aries-Taurus. It's who we all are, right? But your commitment is definitely being tested right now. Can you have the patience to see something through? Or if you hit a snag or something goes wrong, are you going to be quick to run continuously? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what the divine is trying to grow you out of. All right? If you allow it. Aries-Taurus, as always, you guys have such powerful readings. I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful. Maybe filled with confirmation around what you got going on or what's to come here for you. A lot of beautiful things, really, according to the cards. And again, whenever you guys watch this, if you're interested in the extended readings, that would be for members only. Let me know in the comments if you missed this live. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up on your way out if you connected with this, if this helped you in any sort of way, or you just want to claim this energy, support it, give it a thumbs up. Again, check out my channel memberships. And again, thank you to everybody who's already joined here and who tuned in live. If I don't see you on the membership side of things, Aries-Taurus, I will see you all in the next one, all right? Namaste.